There's a brand new car on sale right now that costs about $10,300. And for about $13,000, you can get the same car with a LiDAR sensor on the roof. The same category of hardware that is on a self-driving Waymo. It's the BYD Seagull, and you are not allowed to buy it. Now, I want to be careful here because cheap Chinese cars is probably a story that you've heard, and you probably already decided how you want to feel about it. So let me give you the number that you probably do not know. The average car in America right now is about $49,300. The average monthly payment is $763, which means the Seagull only costs about 13 monthly payments. You see, the cheapest new car in America is a Hyundai Venue at $22,150. So why does the cheapest new car in America cost twice as much as this one, BYD Seagull? I went to Shenzhen to find out the answer with David from Fun Bros as a part of our show Global Next.
Dang. You reminded me of the scene from Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
You want to try? Well, he's a car guy. I am not. I did not care about EVs at all when we started this, but by the end of the tour, I was genuinely impressed. So there's 4 things about BYD before we walk in. Number 1, they're actually not a car company. They started in 1995 making cell phone batteries. They didn't build a single car until 2003. Number 2, last year, they outsold Tesla. They sold 2.3 million EVs to Tesla's 1.6. Number 3, on their flagship car, they've got a charger that puts 250 miles into a car in 5 minutes. That's a gas station stop. Number 4, as we said, they sell 0 passenger cars in the US because there's a 100% tariff on Chinese EVs, and there's a bill in the Senate right now that will make it illegal to import, sell, or resell a Chinese EV, a Chinese connected car at all. So what makes BYD so special that they beat Tesla? Let's find out together on the ground.
Guys, we are about to test drive the fastest car in the world, the Yangwang U9, and I'm telling you, this is something that I never thought I would see. Oh my goodness. Yo, and still very, very much. Pull up to them. Crystal, hop on the ride! What if the future's happening already?
But most of us just don't know where to look.
Welcome to Global Next China Edition.
Let's discover what's next. Today, we're going to show you the company that beats Tesla globally, but you can't find in the US.
And you might never know why unless you were like us on the ground at BYD headquarters here in Shenzhen.
And we are going to show you the secret sauce behind the scene. So BYD is not just BYD, and there's a lot of sub-brands under BYD.
Yeah, I mean, you have a more luxury Denza, you have the sports cars, the Yangwang, and in China, you actually have an off-road subdivision called Fangqianbao.
Like a Jeep.
Yeah, but in the Western markets, that's been folded under Denza. Which one more appeals to you? Like, which
I mean, you know, I want to have a sports car, but I think for practicality, maybe SUV and, you know, something looks like this, which is very luxurious.
This is very luxurious. This is like basically crushing Range Rover, crushing, I don't want to, you know, AMG, Mercedes. This would be like the ultimate hot mom car.
100%. And let's try it. All these are screen, right? So you have like, I don't even know how many screens we have. Even the rear view mirror is screen.
Yeah, this is totally designed for like the luxury family because I can air stuff for my kids right here, but we have some gigantic screens in the back too.
And David, by the way, before you leave, do you know that this SUV can float on water for up to 30 minutes? and also that you can steer still when you're in the water.
Hold on, I gotta be a kid in the back. Watch some shows. Woo! This is like, I feel it. I could DJ scratch on this.
Do you think Americans will buy this for $150K if this is available in the US?
Well, I'll tell you this. I rode in my friend's Mercedes AMG, and it probably had like literally 20% of the features, if not maybe 15% of the features for the same price.
So same price.
All right, cool. Let's check out some of the other excellent BYD vehicles. Crystal, we gotta go.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm just doing a massage. It's so comfortable.
All the acoustics, the driving is dope. The battery range is amazing, obviously for the driver. But I'm telling you, as a passenger, these amenities are unbeatable. And I don't think that there's anything like this in the West at all.
I think Maybach has it, but it will probably cost you like $1 million to buy one.
You guys are looking at a Bao 5. A Bao was a Leopard. This is the Leopard 5. I'm looking at something like, this is aggressive, like a Transformer.
Yeah, it looks like a muscle car for sure.
For sure. Look, guys, this is like very tactical and obviously designed to appeal to the male demographic. This is so designed for the outdoorsman because you have like nature sounds in here that I could turn on and off. I think guys, they really love buttons because even like guy programmers are like super into like, you know, tactile keyboards. Literally, this looks like a video game, like we're playing like COD or maybe Halo.
Yeah, and it seems like they have different terrains. So you can do sand, you can do mud, you can do, you can do mountain and rock.
Now we're sort of moving over to more of the cars you really see a lot of, right?
Yeah, those are the sedans. They can buy for what, like 20K?
I've actually ridden in these in Thailand.
And how was your experience there?
No, it was really great. I mean, this is, like I said, a consumer vehicle. This is a little bit more of a sporty family one. This is one of the best-selling EVs in the entire world. And I can just see why, because it's really giving you a great version of everything.
Well, the reason why they're able to produce such great cars in such a cheap price is because they're vertically integrated, which means that they produce everything, anything from your own lithium battery chips to, you know, the entire car itself, which means that there are 15 to 20% cheaper than their competitors because they don't outsource their materials to other people.
Is that kind of the Shenzhen blueprint?
Yeah, 100%. You can see BYD in all sorts of industries, and they're just having, you know, the amazing price for 10 times value as, you know, any of their competitors can deliver.
Crystal, what is this?
So these are apparently the series logos, and the series is called Dynasty, which means there's obviously a ton of dynasties in China, and this icon is a Chinese character, which means Song. So Song is one of the dynasties in China about 1,000, 2,000 years ago.
And like I said, this is I heard this is one of the best-selling, you know, series, right? Do you want to sit in there? Because I think this is kind of like, I don't know.
You think it's like a mom vehicle?
Yeah, I was gonna say a mom car.
So there's some fun facts about BYD. BYD actually started in 1994, and they are earlier than Elon Musk to produce EV.
I came to China 20 years ago, and I still remember seeing BYDs. To see the glow up and how far they've come.
And I think that one of the things about BYD is that once you start to drive one, it's really hard for you to justify to yourself to buy any luxurious cars, right? Just because why would you want to pay, I don't know, 5 times, 10 times more money to get another car just because your Mercedes or Porsche, you know, they're more expensive, but they have the exact same features.
This is a gorgeous car.
Yeah, it's apparently called Dragon.
Because it was based off the Long.
Yeah.
Specifically a Chinese dragon, right? It literally looks like one from the back.
So you have 2 doors here, and those are wing doors. So they kind of open like wings, like dragon wings. David, where are we going?
Changsha, Hunan. We are actually in a BYD-made SkyTrain right now. And it goes to show you that BYD specializes not only in private transportation, but public as well. So
it's an EV on the rail.
Yeah, and there's no conductor, and this is sort of like applying all their patented technology to a different format. So this is typically where the conductor is on a SkyTrain.
Right, and there's no conductor because it's an autonomous driving EV.
You know what I love about the BYD showroom is they really peel back the layers for you. They are like unveiling the curtain backstage. Batteries, guys. BYD actually started as a battery company.
Yeah, 100%.
I think in the West, we don't really make batteries. So people don't really they're not that into battery tech.
Yeah.
They used to lay the battery cells horizontally, but BYD came out with the blade battery that places the batteries vertically, which allows you to stack more batteries, but it's also safer. Not only does it have a lower chance of catching on fire, but if it does, due to the placement structure, it won't spread to other cells.
Yeah.
Guys, we are at the extreme cold testing chamber for the flash charging BYD technology. How is this relevant to you, Crystal?
Well, I used to live in Canada in a place called Edmonton, one of the coldest places on earth, and my car would break down randomly during winter time in the midst of Rocky. If I knew BYD was available at the time, because apparently BYD can function at minus 30 Celsius temperature and will only add 3 more minutes to your charging time so that your car can be ready in 5. That will be extremely convenient for me. And so I won't need to go to Walmart, in minus 30 and carry a battery back and install it myself.
Listen, guys, if you are in Edmonton, Canada, anywhere cold, get a BYD with the flash charging in the sub-zero temperatures and save yourself some bad experiences. It's really a crazy process how they've got it down. It's almost like making a toy, but it's a giant car that you're going to use for 10 years.
But before we left BYD, we had to talk to a Spanish customer who used to buy BYD forklifts back in the day, but now had returned to buy his own personal luxury car.
All right, guys, we're here with Marco from Spain. I would say the thing that really stands out to me is that you were getting a great car at a great price. And it reminds me a lot of Toyota in the 1990s, how they sort of were just providing a better car at a better price for the US market. So the math is just undeniable.
What do you think about BYD, Marco?
Wow, it's amazing. It's amazing. I also buy a BYD truck, but I'm excited with the Delta, Yangwang, and BYD passengers out there. I think they will get the 30% of the market in our country very fast.
Hey, you guys World Cup champs, but then BYD also champs in this own sector.
Well, I just think that their slogan, build your dreams, is essentially a description of the founder's journey of BYD, where he built his dreams with his own hands from scratch within 30 years. So that's just so amazing to see here in Shenzhen. And that is basically a gist of a lot of startups and companies in Shenzhen.
Honestly, I just think that a lot of companies and a lot of sectors would love to be the BYD of what they do, because like you said, anytime you just deliver a great product at a great price, you can't beat it. That's what I think.